Hi, I'm Hania, and in this channel I'm trying to share my programming knowledge with other programmers. Today I want to talk about Elasticsearch, which I think every developer should know about it, because it will extremely improve our search performance. So let's go! Elasticsearch is a distributed search and analytics engine that provides an effective way to analyze large volumes of data. It's built with Java and is a NoSQL database. Elasticsearch is able to achieve fast search responses because instead of searching the entire text of a document, it searches an index. And you can do this only by sending a REST API request. And the Kibana is a visualization tool that you can use to visualize your data and build an interactive dashboard. So, how does Elasticsearch work? You can send data in the form of JSON documents with a REST API request to Elasticsearch, and the Elasticsearch automatically stores the original document and adds a searchable reference to the document in the cluster's index. The document is a basic unit of information that can be indexed in Elasticsearch. You can think of a document like a row in a relational database. A document can be any structured data encoded in JSON, and also each document has a unique ID. For example, in this image we have two documents in JSON format. And an index is a collection of documents that have similar characteristics. You can think of the index as a database. Any documents in an index are typically logically related. As you can see, we have a books index in this image, and all documents are related to books. The inverted index is a data structure that stores a mapping from content such as words or numbers to its location in a document or a set of documents. Basically, it's a hash map-like data structure that directs you from a word to a document. So in the Docker Compose file, first we need to define the version of a Compose file, and then we should write our services. We will have two services. First one is Elastic Search, and the next one is Kibana. Okay, the container name of Elasticsearch is Elastic Search, and it will use the Elasticsearch image, Docker Elastic, and then it will have ports. The default port of Elasticsearch is 9200, which I will use the same port for my local machine. I want to save my data, and so I have to use volumes, and here is the ES data folder that is attached to a container to have and store a container's data. Finally, let's define the environment. Okay, I want to select single node for discovery type, and disable the XPack security. Okay, Elasticsearch is done. So let's go to the Kibana. Kibana's container name is Kibana. It will use the Kibana image, and will use the default port of Kibana. The Kibana service is dependent on Elasticsearch, so let's add this. And finally, we need to add environment data. Elasticsearch hosts that Kibana will use is HTTP, the container name of Elasticsearch, and its port. So it's done. I think it was the simplest implementation of Elasticsearch. So let's go and run our Docker Compose file. As you can see, we have two container with running status, and if I go to the localhost port 5601, I will see the Kibana dashboard that we will use for visualizing our indexes. So let's go to the Postman and work with Elasticsearch by sending REST API requests. Okay, so let's create an index with lyrics name in our Elasticsearch engine. I'm trying to create an index with lyrics name by sending a put request to my local Elasticsearch. So, and the result shows me that the response is true and the index is created correctly. So, let's add some documents to our index by sending another post API request. I want to give my document the ID, and the ID is number 1, and the document is in a JSON format. It's lyrics of a song. So let's send our request. The response is true, and the document is added to our lyrics index, So let's search some query and see the response. Okay, our index is lyrics slash underline search. I want to do this search by sending a get request. So, and the query is I was 5. Okay, let's check the result. The document is found, and the related document is 1. The score was 80%. So let's search another sentence. For example, I want to search Haniye Asemi in this index. Okay, nothing is found. The document, there is no document to related to Haniye Asemi. So that's it. We've done with Elasticsearch. I'm so glad that you watched this video.